Sup nerds, today we have Security Control versus Alphamon. I start us off by hatching Alphamon and then playing Mimi for 2. Caleb hatches Doraemon, Evo's into Ryutamon for 1, and doesn't draw for Evo, so we have our first chat. And activates Defense Training for 2. And I play Digimon Emperor for 3 to set him to 2. Alright, so Caleb promotes, and then I gain 2 memory from Digimon Emperor. Then trigger start a main phase by Ryutamon to tuck Shu underneath. Draws a card from Doraemon. Pops Training, Evo's into Dorugamon for 0. Then plays Ryutamon for 3, gets a Scourge on. Adds Dorugreymon to hand. And triggers end of turn to play Shu back out. I Wyvern's Breath the Dorugamon. Minus 15k on him. I'm going to tap Mimi to gain a memory and tap Digimon Emperor to draw a card. And Caleb hatches another Doraemon. Evo's into Genryumon for 2. Evo's into Dory Gray for 3. Triggers his effect. Scourges top 3 and gets a tuck 1. Tucks another Dory Greymon underneath. Should trash the rest of those. So we got another Chet here. And I can't afford to leave a level 5 on his field, so I Chaos Degrade his Dex Doru Gray. I'm sorry, his Doru Gray. Put him on bottom, trash the top, and then tap Mimi to gain a memory. Caleb plays Cool Boy for 2. Scourges top 3. Adds Doraemon. Evo's into Doraemon and Raising. He plays another Shu for 4 and then just hard passes. I play Kari for 3 and then play Kari for 4. Alright, he promotes. I gain 2 memory. Evo's into Dexter Rugamon for 3. Triggers effect, trashes a card to gain a memory. Evo's into Dory Gray for 3. Triggers his effect, Scourges top 3. Tucks Genryumon. Trashes the rest correctly this time. Draws a card from his Doraemon, and he would gain a memory, but it's irrelevant since I have a memory setter now. So I Death X for 8 memory, and de-evo his Doru Gray, and then gets blown up. And then I tap Digimon Emperor to draw a card. He hatches another Doraemon, Evo's into Ryutamon. Plays Cool Boy, Scourges top 3. Adds Ryutamon. Plays Ryutamon, Scourges top 3. Does get max value. And plays Yuji for 3, and then Death X effect blows up the Ryutamon. Swing on him 15k, survive. Play Kari for 3. And play Mimi for 2, and then he goes to 3 from Shu. He Evo's into Genryumon and Breeding. Plays Doraemon, Scourges top 3. Adds Dorugamon, and then gets blown up, and then I tap Digimon Emperor to draw a card. Go to 3 from Kari. Swing on him 15k. Survive. Activate Reinforcing. Reveal Magna and Sala. I put Magna on top and add Sala to hand. Tap card to gain a memory. Tap double Mimi to gain 2 memory to maintain turn. Evo into Sala and Raising. And then just hard pass. By the way, guys, for those of you that are unfamiliar with the Security Control matchup, do not just mindlessly search cards and draw cards, because you will deck yourself out unless you have like some sort of ADP effect where you can check like a billion security in one turn. So he promotes, draws a card and gains memory from Yuji. Evo's into Dexter Gray, trashes a card, gains memory. Evo's into Alpha for 4. Triggers Alpha effect to tuck the Oryumon. And my 10 cost or higher cannot attack until the end of my turn. Then I attempt to delete the Alpha end of turn with Death X. He tucks Dex Doru Gray to keep him on the field. I pop Reinforcing, go to 6. And then I Wyvern's Breath the Alphamon, minus 15k. Caleb uses his effect, which is actually a Chet here. Alphamon requires an effect to attempt to delete him in order to use his effect to save himself. Caleb was just doing that to put a card back into his deck to keep from decking out. But DP reduction is a game mechanic. So Alphamon actually couldn't even trigger his protection effect there. So it's another chat for you guys. Tap double Mimi to maintain turn. And then play Kari for 4. Caleb patches Doraemon. Evo's into Ryudomon for 0. Evo's into Darugamon for 2. Plays defense training for 2. I'm not sure what he's looking for. Adds Oryumon. At this point I have 6 security and he has like less than 10 cards in his deck. It looks like it's like 5 or 6. This is not how you beat security control, guys. Just PSA. Caleb should have been just hard playing all of his dudes and forcing me to out them. So he plays Shu and gives me 4. I swing on him 15k, survive. Play Mimi for 2. And then play Magna for 7, recover, and then tap double Kari to gain 2 memory. He promotes. Gains memory and draws a card from Yuji. Plays Cool Boy for 2. Scourges top 3, adds Oryumon. Plays another Cool Boy, Scourges top 3, adds Ryudomon, puts the last 2 cards back into his deck. Evo's into Dex Darugamon for 0. Trashes a card, gains memory. Taps quadruple Cool Boy, draws the rest of his deck and gains 4 memory. Pops defense training. Evo's into Doru Gray for 3, or for 1 memory, I'm sorry. And can't activate its effects since there's no cards in his deck. Evo's into Dex Doru Gray for 1. Trashes a card, gains memory. Nothing to pop on my field. Evo's into Alpha for 4. Evo's into Alpha for 4 and doesn't pay the memory here, so that's another chat. Tucks Oryumon. Now my 10 cost or higher cannot attack until the end of my turn. So his swing security with Alpha activates Yuji effect. Tucks Darugamon. 15k, 1 check at security. Checks Death X. I tap double Kari, gain 2 memory. And he dies. And we do take game 1. Caleb concedes. By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And if you're interested in my security control deck profile, link will be in the pinned comment below. Alright, Caleb chooses to go first for game 2. Hatches Doraemon, Evo's into Ryudomon. And then plays Shu for 4 memory. I hatch Upa, Evo into Salo. Play Kari for 4. And play Digimon Emperor for 3. By the way, I think it is a mistake to let security control go second if you have the choice. You want to force him to go first. They don't have a lot of good turn 1 plays. So Caleb just uses his turn to play Doraemon to search and Ryudomon to search. Then my turn at 3. Play Magna Angemon for 7, recover, and tap Kari to gain a memory. I do that to get that in circulation because I have Hell Scythes in my hand. He swings, checks Chaos Degradation. I put the Doraemon on the bottom of his security. Plays Yuji for 3. Then plays another Shu for 4. Swing security 6k. Survive. Play Magna Anja for 4, recover, blow up the Ryudomon, tap Kari to gain a memory, tap Digimon Emperor to draw a card. And then play a Kari, and then he goes to 3 from Shu. Evo's into Dex Darugamon for 3 and raising. Plays another Shu, gives me 4. I promote the Sala. Swing on him. Die. Swing on him, 6k. Survive. Swing on him, 8k. Survive. I do this because clearly his hand is not that good, so I just want to run him down if I can. So I activate Kari, and then activate Mimi, and then he goes to 3 from Shu. He promotes, triggers Yuji's effect to draw 1, gain 1 memory. Pops defense training. Evo's into Doru Gray for 1. Triggers its effects. Tucks Oryumon. And draws off Doraemon. Activates Cool Boy for 2. Scourges top 3. I imagine that's the card he was looking for, was the Alpha. Evos into Dexter Gray for 1. Trashes a card to gain a memory and can't pop anything. Taps Cool Boy to gain a memory, draw a card. Evos into Alpha for 4. Tucks Doru Gray. And then my 10 cost or higher cannot attack until the end of my turn. Then he triggers the Doru Gray end of turn to tuck a Ryutamon. And then my turn, then I go to 3. Evo into Sala after hatching Upa. And his DP cannot be reduced on this turn. Swing on him, 6k. Die. And activate Revelation of Light for 4. Take little peek skis and security. No targets. So I shuffle it up. Recover the Revelation of Light on top of security. Tap Double Kari, gain 2 memory. Tap Mimi, gain another memory. Swing on him, 8k. Survive. Then play Magna Anja for 7, recover again. So keep this in mind. There's a Revelation of Light, and it's the second card in my security stack. So Caleb patches Doraemon. Eva's in a Ryutamon for 1. Eva's in an Oryukin for 3, blows up my Magna Angemon. He swings at my Magna Angemon. It dies, and I lose 3 memory, and then he unsuspends from Oryumon's effect. So he swings security, triggers Yuji, tucks another Oryumon, draws off Dory, checks a Mimi, and then I tap Kari to gain a memory. And then he unsuspends at the end of attack. And he plays Doraemon. He's looking for a blocker because he needs to protect himself from that Sal, or I just win. Plays Cool Boy for 2. Scourges top 3, and there's his blocker, the Darugamon. He adds it, then triggers Alphamon's end of turn effect. Well, he uses the double Doru Greymon effect first to tuck 2 extra sources, and then triggers Oryukin end of turn effect to tuck the max of 7 from his sources at the bottom of his deck to gain 7 memory. Goes back to 5. Now remember, the next card in my security is Revelation of Light. He evos into Darugamon for 2. Now he does have blocker, but that guy is only 5,000 DP. So he tucks Shu and tucks Shu under both. Gains a memory from the Doraemon inheritable. Swing security with Oryukin and triggers Alliance. And it's 2 checks at really, really big. And obviously checks the Revelation of Light. Now the Darugamon is dead. Minus 5k on Caleb's field. And then I'm going to tap Digimon Emperor to draw a card. Second check goes through. It's a Mimi. Now Caleb cannot protect himself from that Sala coming out for lethal. And he concedes. So we do take it 2-0, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.